Okay, sa chapter 3, so sa midterm natin, 'di ba, ang natapos na natin yung apat na techniques of integration. So ang first technique of integration is the integration by substitution, integration by parts, integration of some trigonometric functions, and the integration of trigonometric substitution rather. And then the fifth one rather, is the integration involving quadratic functions. When you say quadratic functions, ang degree ng equation natin is equal to 2. Okay, so this is the standard form of the quadratic function or equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, dito sa technique of integration na to, kailangan natin gamitin yung idea natin sa completing the square. Okay, so we use completing the square here. For example, so x squared plus 2x. So, ito, para makuha natin yung factor niya or para maging perfect square trinomial siya, is kailangan gamitan natin to ng completing the square. Okay, so we have x squared plus 2x. Diba sa completing the square class, ang technique sa completing the square is tingnan natin yung middle term. Okay, so this is our middle term here, 2. So, pag nakita na natin yung coefficient doon sa middle term natin is ita-times natin siya ng 1/2. Okay? Multiply the numerical coefficient of the middle term by 1/2 and then squared natin siya. Okay? So, ito siya. So, we have x squared plus 2x plus, okay, i-add natin always ito plus 2, yung 2 na yan, galing yan doon sa middle term natin, and then ita-times natin siya ng 1/2. Tapos, after natin siyang ma-times ng 1/2, saka natin siya i-squared. Okay, so we have x squared plus 2x plus, naging 1 ito kasi diba 2 times 1/2 is 1, and then 1 squared is just equal to 1. Okay. Bakit tayo nag-minus ng 1 dito? Nag-minus tayo ng 1 dito, class, kasi nag-add tayo ng 1 dito. Saan galing si 1? Dito yan galing. Kailangan nating mag-minus ng 1 dito para bumalik siya sa original na given niya. Okay. So, kailangan ang ma-obtain pa rin natin is mag-equal doon. Okay. Kung nag-add kayo ng 1 dito or nag-add kayo ng 2, mag-minus kayo dito sa last part. Okay. And then, di ba, ito siya, ito is naging perfect square trinomial na siya. So, pwede na natin itong ma-express as x plus 1 quantity squared. Okay. So, ito naman, para mas madali yung pag-determine ninyo is, ang ilalagay nyo lang dito, class, is si x and then plus, kung lahat yan plus, plus, plus yan. Okay, kung minus yung middle term, ibig sabihin minus din yung ilalagay nyo dito. And then yung ilalagay nyo dito sa pangalawang term is yung result ng pag-times ninyo ng 1/2 sa middle term na hindi pa na squared. Okay, yung result ng pag-times ninyo ng 1/2 na hindi pa na squared. Okay, so x plus 1 quantity squared, si quantity nasa labas niya. Kasi pag in-expand natin to or kinuha natin yung product niya, babalik tayo dito. And then, minus 1. Diba? Try to check. Okay. Try to check ha. Get the product of this and then minus 1 kayo. Babalik kayo doon sa original na function. Okay. Okay. For example, integral of dx over the square root of x minus x squared. Okay? So, eto yung quadratic function na given natin dito. So, yun yung first na gagawin natin. Tingnan natin sa integral natin kung saan doon yung may quadratic function. Kasi, yun yung gagamitan natin ng completing the square para maging, kaya tayo gagamit ng completing the square para maging perfect square trinomial siya. Okay? And then, ma-express natin siya na katulad ng ganito, quantity squared. Ito yung goal natin. Okay? Ito yung goal natin, ha? Ma-express natin siya into quantity squared. Okay. Si x minus x squared, galing siya dito. Hindi kasali si radical sign. Okay, so x minus x squared, pwede siyang maririte as negative x squared plus x. Pinaliktad ko lang yan, nilagay natin doon si negative x squared and then positive yung sign niya, positive pa rin siya. I-arrange natin in decreasing order kasi yun yung rule sa polynomial function. Arrange in decreasing order. Okay, so para mas madali nating magamit yung completing the square, i-factor out natin yung negative dito. So, factor out natin si negative. So, pag na-factor out dito si negative, we left with positive. Then, pag i-factor out natin yung negative dito, ang matitira lang din is si negative. Okay, so pwede natin siyang i-check. Negative times positive x squared is babalik siya doon. Then, negative times negative x is magiging positive x. Okay, so since okay na siya, positive na, pwede na tayong mag-apply ng completing the square. Okay, take note, sa pag-apply ng completing the square, tingnan ninyo kung ano yung numerical coefficient ng second term. Ibig sabihin yung may variable na x lang. Ibig sabihin 1 lang yung exponent. Hindi kayo titingin doon sa may 2 na exponent, kay 1 lang na exponent. Tingnan ninyo kung ano yung kasama niya na numerical coefficient. So, since dito, ang numerical coefficient ng middle term natin is 1. Okay, so si 1, yung eta times natin ng 1/2 kasi yun yung goal sa completing the square. Determine first the numerical coefficient of the term having the variable x with the exponent 1, and then after that, i-multiply the numerical coefficient by 1/2, and then after that, is-squared natin siya. Okay, so bring down natin sa x squared minus x. Always ito plus ha. Always mag-a-add. Since ang middle term natin dito is negative 1, so we have negative 1. Okay, so negative 1 times 1/2. Okay, so negative times 1/2 is negative 1/4, diba? Okay, so negative 1/4. Negative 1/2 rather, and then squared natin, so magiging positive 1/4. So that's why ito naging positive 1/4. Okay, so x squared minus x, and then result nito is 1/4. Okay, si 1/4 galing dyan. Okay, and then since yung sinabi ko nga doon sa previous example natin, kailangan maibalik natin siya, ay yung equivalent pa rin niya is yung original na function. So, since nag-add tayo ng 1/4 dito, mag-a-add tayo ng 1/4. Bakit add? Diba kanina baliktad kasi kung nag-add tayo, magma-minus. Bakit plus? Kasi pag sinubstitute natin tong negative na to dito sa loob, diba magiging negative siya. So, that's why dapat yung opposite na sign niya. Okay. Yung ilalagay nyo dito is yung opposite sign ng in-add ninyo. Okay. So, since negative yan, ibig sabihin negative din yung ilalagay natin dito. Okay? So, we have x. X lang ha. Do not forget. X lang, hindi nyo lalagyan ng 2 kasi si 2 do natin ilalagay sa labas. Okay? Minus kasi minus yan. Kung plus yan, plus yung ilalagay dito. Si 1/2 plus, yan yung result ng pag times natin ng 1/2 kay middle term, numerical coefficient ng middle term na hindi pa na squared. Okay, etong 1/4 na yan na squared na siya, pero yung 1/2 na yan hindi pa siya na squared. So x minus 1/2 quantity squared. Okay, so bring down natin si 1/4. Okay, so you can check if yung product nito is babalik dito kay x minus x squared. Okay, and then after that class, pag na-express na natin to into quantity squared, yung nasa loob ng function na yan, yung binomial na yan, is ililet natin yan as our variable y. Okay, so we let this one as our variable y. So we have y is equal to x minus 1/2. Derive it both sides. So derivative of y is dy. Derivative of x minus 1/2 is dx. So ibig sabihin, since nilet natin to as our y, so magiging negative kasi may negative dito. And then, palitan to ng y. Eto siya. And then, yung 2 na yan, galing yan doon. Then, bring down 1/4. So, it implies that x minus x squared is equal to negative y squared plus 1/4. Okay, kailangan natin yung substitution na yan. Kailangan din natin ito. Okay. Okay, so integrate natin siya. So, di ba, ito yung given natin na integrand. So, si dx, replace it by dy. And then, yung nasa denominator, si radical is radical pa rin. Ito siya, si x minus x squared, naging negative y squared plus 1/4. Galing siya dito. Okay, so, di ba doon sa previous techniques na trigonometric substitution, kailangan ang goal natin doon is kailangan yung given natin na yung given natin na integrand is ma-transform in terms of theta. Dito naman sa quadratic function is kailangan si dx, si x is mapalitan siya ng y, or kailangan si integrand natin maging in terms of variable y. Okay, so you can use another variable. Pwedeng gamitin ninyo si z, pwede din yung u. Okay, it's up to you. But I prefer the variable y. Okay, so integral of dy over, okay, baliktarin lang natin yan. So we have positive 1/4. So unahin lang natin si 1/4 kasi siya yung positive. And then minus y squared. Kasi diba kailangan si radical is para real number yung ma-arrive natin na sagot is kailangan positive siya. Okay, so dy over the square root of 1/2 quantity squared minus y squared. So, eto siya class, pwede natin siyang ma-express as 1/2 quantity squared because 1 times 1 is 1 pa rin, 2 times 2, kasi 2 squared man, that is equal to 4. Then si y times y, that is equal to y squared. Okay, so using the formula number 15 sa techniques of integration sa page 20, if I'm not mistaken, so we have the integral, formula 15 is integral of du over the square root of a squared minus u squared. So, ang integral nito is arc sine of u over a plus c. Okay. Okay, so ito, ang integral nito is magiging arc sine. Okay, follow lang natin kasi ito, the same lang sila. Kumbaga ito, pwede natin siyang ma-integrate as the same with the formula number 15. So, we have arc sine. Okay, so ang u natin dito is yan yung y. Okay, so we have y over, ang a natin dito is 1/2. So, we have y over 1/2 plus c. Or this is just equal to arc sine of 2y because the reciprocal of 1/2 is 2. Okay, so simplify natin. Kailangan sa final answer si variable y maibalik siya doon sa variable x. So, since ang y natin class is x minus 1/2, so replace y here by x minus 1/2 plus c. So, therefore, the integral of dx over the square root of x minus x squared is equal to arc sine of 2x minus 1 na lang plus c because 2 times x is 2x, 2 times negative 1/2 is negative 1. So, this is the integral of the given function. Okay, another example, integral of x squared plus 4x minus 1 over x squared plus 2x plus 2 dx. Okay, so kung mapapansin ninyo class, parehas ng anong tawag dito? Degree. Yung numerator and denominator natin, lahat sila quadratic functions. Okay, so ang gagawin natin dyan, kapag equal yung degree in both numerator and denominator is, i-divide natin yan using the long division. Okay, so LD stands for long division. So, this one is our dividend, and then x squared plus 2x plus 2 is our divisor. So, x squared plus 4x minus 1 divided by x squared plus 2x plus 2. That is equal to x squared divided by x squared is 1. So, 1 times x squared is x squared. 1 times 2x is 2x. And then 1 times 2 is positive 2. So, this one is cancel out na yan. So, 4 minus 2x. Kasi diba magiging negative yan. So, we have 2x. Negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. So, since ang degree na dito ni dividend natin is less than na siya kay divisor. So, mag-stop na tayo dito. Pag equal pa, continue pa tayo. Pero pag laging less than na yung degree ni dividend is mag-stop na tayo. So, sa pagsulat ng sagot sa long division is quotient plus the remainder over the divisor. So, si 1 is our quotient, ito yung divisor natin, and then 2x minus 3 is our remainder. So, we have 1 plus, the remainder is 2x minus 3 over the divisor na x squared plus 2x plus 2. So, it implies that etong given natin na integrand is equal siya as 1 plus 2x minus 3 over x squared plus 2x plus 2. Okay. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, isa na lang yung natira dito na quadratic function. So, pwede na tayong mag-proceed doon sa using by completing the square. Okay. So, eto, integral of 1 dx is 1 dx. Okay? Kasi di ba dalawang function yan? So, pinaghiwalay lang natin integral of 1 dx. Then, eto is another integral naman. So, ibig sabihin, integrate natin to. I-integrate din natin to. So, eto, madali lang. Integral of dx is just equal to x. And this one, kailangan natin gamitin dito sa integration involving quadratic functions. Okay? So, ang first process, eto. So, eto yung solution natin dito ha. Okay? So, eto yung quadratic dito. Using the completing the square. Okay, so x squared plus 2x plus 2. Though kompleto na yan, pero hindi siya perfect square trinomial. Ang goal kasi sa completing the square is maging perfect square trinomial siya para ma-express natin siya into quantity squared. Ito yung main goal natin. Okay, so x squared plus 2x plus, always yan plus, si 2 is yan yung numerical coefficient ng middle term natin, yung may variable na x na ang exponent is 1. So, ita-times natin siya ng 1/2, saka natin siya i-squared. And then, yung 2 na yan, galing yan dito. Okay, so bring down x squared, bring down 2x. 2 times 1/2 is 1 na lang, quantity squared, that is equal to 1. Okay, so bring down natin dito si 2, nag-minus tayo ng 1 dito kasi nag-add tayo ng 1 here. Si 1 galing dito. Okay, so para maibalik siya sa original natin na function. So, etong nakaparentheses, pwede na natin yang i-express as x plus 1 quantity squared kasi perfect square trinomial na siya. And then, positive 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. So, you can check if the product of this is babalik siya doon sa original natin na function. Okay. Okay. So, after that, pag na-express na natin into quantity squared, ililet natin to as our variable y. So, we let x plus 1 as our y. Derivative of this is dy. Derivative of x plus 1 is dx. Okay? So, since dito kasi sa given natin class, may variable x dito, so pwede nating ma-solve yung x in terms of y dito. So, we have x is equal to y minus 1. Just simply transpose 1 here, magiging negative 1. So, eto yung isa-substitute natin doon kay x. Okay? And then, eto naman, eto siya is y squared plus 1. Si y squared plus 1 is equivalent siya kay x squared plus 2x plus 2. So, yan, kailangan natin yan sa pag-substitute. Kailangan din natin yan. At also, si dy is equal to dx. Okay? So, balik tayo dito. So, we have 2. So, remain lang si 2, si x, palitan lang yan ng y minus 1. So, eto siya. Ang original nito is si variable x, then minus 3, ayun si minus 3. And then, yung sa denominator natin, eto siya. So, si x squared plus 2x plus 2 is equal to y squared plus 1. So, that's why naging y squared plus 1. Si dx naman, equivalent siya kay dy. So, naging dy siya. So, lahat na siya in terms of variable y. Okay, so simplify natin. So, 2y minus 2y, 2 times y is 2y, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 3. Okay, y squared plus 1 pa rin sa denominator, dy. So, 2y minus 2 minus 3 is 2y minus 5 over y squared plus 1 dy. Okay, so, we have the okay, so 2y over y squared plus 1 minus 5 over y squared plus 1 dy. So, ibig sabihin, i-integrate natin to. Okay, dinistribute ko dito si dy. Ito naman, magiging integral of 5 dy y squared plus 1. So, pwede nating ilabas si constant na 2. So, we left with y dy over y squared plus 1. Here is 5 over the integral of dy over y squared plus 1. Okay, so ito, formula lang to, formula number, I don't know if anong number doon sa techniques of integration formulas. Basta ang equivalent nito is the arctangent of y plus c. Formula number 16. Integral of du over the over a u squared plus a is equal to the arctangent of u over a. So since ang u natin dito is y, so y, and then yung a natin dito is 1, so y divided by 1 is 1 na lang. Okay, eto naman, pwedeng gamitan natin to ng by substitution. Okay, so eto yung solution niya. Integral of y dy over y squared plus 1. We let u here as y squared plus 1. Derivative niyan is 2y dy. So, divided both sides by 2. So, we have y dy. Okay, si y dy, that is dy over 2. And then si y squared plus 1, that is our y. So, magiging 1/2 integral of du over u. That is 1/2 of the integral of du over u is equal to the ln of u plus c, or the same as integral of dx over x is equal to the ln of x. Okay, so palitan natin si u ng y squared plus 1. So ibig sabihin nun, ang integral nito class is equal to this 2 times 1/2 the ln of y squared plus 1 minus 5 times the formula number 16, the arctangent of y plus c. So, distribute natin si 2. So, 2 times 1/2 is 1 na lang times the ln of si y squared plus 1. Eto yan. So, di ba ang equivalent niya in terms of variable x is x squared plus 2x plus 2. So, that's why naging ln of x squared plus 2x plus 2 minus 5 arctangent. Si y, yun yung equivalent niya. Okay, in terms of variable x, so that's why si y naging x plus 1 plus c. So therefore, this is the integral of the given integrand.